Okay, so you're here for a very special edition of Luke Plays Video Games. Per the discussion with my exclusive Patreon chat group, what happened was I recorded an entire game session of Mouthwashing, which I've been talking about for forever. Didn't realize that I didn't transfer over the audio somehow, so the game audio came through great, but my audio is non-existent. So we're gonna have a Mystery Science Theater 3000 style viewing. She's never seen this. I have obviously seen it, but I also have a terrible memory, so it'll be like the first time I've seen it also. So here we go. Okay, so here's me explaining. Here's me explaining that Andy has just broken his arm, and because this is the whole situation is that Andy broke his arm earlier today or this day, and then I went to go get his bike, and now Meggie is with them. This is at like 9 at night, and so like Meggie's with them at their house, and I'm here with Jude, and it's like, what do I do with my time here? So I went ahead and figured I'd get a gaming session in because why not? I'm going through the loading screen here and really going into detail about.
It's a long load.
It's not loading. Sorry, I mean it's. Oh. I'm just waiting to pick my language, and I just had a lot of backstory. I just want to really fill you guys in. You know, like I thought we'd have a chat.
I was like, I don't understand what I'm looking at. Weird credits. They're all in different languages.
I'm just really. I wanted to have a. You know,
yeah, it feels like a personal moment.
Yeah, yeah.
You're really just bearing your soul.
A real conversation with you guys. I really have a lot to say about this situation. So I wish I was a lip reader. That would really help out a lot here. But I can only guess as to what I'm saying. And here we go. I'm guessing is what I'm about to say. Wow, great entertainment. I'm sure.
What a time to be alive.
Wow. Hey, look at this.
Look at this.
Opening scene. Mouthwashing.
It's hard because I don't actually know who to look at. Like, am I looking at the screen? You know, like,
you can do both. Little comedy, little comedy. Now you guys are watching me play the game. It's pretty great. Yeah.
Meta.
So meta. Tolpar. I don't know if I guess I should be reading. Because I'm technically reading on screen, but obviously you can't hear me, so... Pony Express Long Haul, Space Freighter. This is the best, the most accurate voice acting you'll ever see since I'm voice acting the role of myself.
Blue, it's like you're in the room with me.
Wow. Not everybody gets this kind of quality. Planned shipment duration, 382 days.
Game?
I hope this hurts. That was kind of weird.
There you go, you just said that. And
there
then
you
made
go.
that face,
Yeah.
so...
Boom. Accurate so far. Historically accurate. I remember this reminds me of like Cosmos, like Carl Sagan style graphics.
First achievement, you haven't done anything yet.
Yep.
Wow. You're a genius. It's a pro gamer move.
An orbital body has been detected 21 AU ahead of vessel. Something. I think I was saying I don't know what AUs stand for there. 1.4 degrees leftwards, which I thought was another weird use of that. And here I'm trying to figure out the controls. And it just literally says to go leftwards, and the only option I have is to steer right or leave.
You have a button you can press, though.
Can I?
Oh.
It's locked. And I'm like, well, is there anything I need to change to go left? Because obviously I don't want to go right.
I think you should go right.
Oh, I guess I will. Extreme warning. It's like, I have no choice.
I also wonder what would happen if you just left.
Not much. You'll see here.
Oh, okay.
I can tell you what will happen if I just left. It's like, wow, I'm lost some pay here because I went against the directions that it gave me. Really heavy.
Those your footsteps?
Really heavy footsteps.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Here I'm just looking for anything to interact with. A lot of knobs and an unusual amount of knobs on that wall there.
That's completely normal for spacecraft.
Yep, and I can't turn a single one.
As is also completely normal
Yep,
for spacecraft.
yep. protection kit, and yet
Oh, okay.
nothing I can do with that. Okay. A very sad looking photo of someone named Anya. A lot of this is me just going, okay, this is something that's here. I think I also struggled with the controls on this. For some reason, the sprint button is very much what I think is the zoom in button, and so I keep zooming in. I'm trying to sprint.
Well, that sounds like it's going to be fun to
That'll
watch.
be a recurring theme in this video. You guys will see. And I'm like, surely there's something else I can...
Cool. So
Yep.
it's just like telling you what
Yeah.
things are, but there is
Yeah.
nothing you can touch. Okay.
Right.
But can you go down?
I can't let anyone in.
Yeah, those are crazy heavy footsteps.
You know what would be extra
Wearing metal
funny
boots?
is if somehow I mess up this audio and then we're gonna have to do a commentary. It'll just be all screens of just us. Like we don't want to go see the game anymore.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm saying, well, they gave me a button to push. I think I have to push it, and then I'm like, okay, well.
Okay.
It's like literally nothing else for me to do here. Oh, door's open.
Okay.
Polly, Pony, says Linda Hand.
So we were to spell Polly?
Yeah, it is. I agree. I assume it's Polly.
Or just pole, but that would be silly.
It's gotta be Polly. Like Polly Pony just kind of rolls off the tongue.
Well, as I'm saying, pole would. It's like, why put the E on the end if it's going to just
Yeah,
be pole?
yeah. Although it should have a Y.
I agree.
Yeah. Giddy up, partner. There's me trying to.
I see it. I definitely see the trying to sprint but zooming in instead.
A lot of these Pollys
It's cool.
here.
It feels like I'm.
Yeah, I'm trying to go for a vibe.
Oh my god, there's posters everywhere.
Yeah. I'm like, wow, there's a lot of these.
You said this is kind of.
It's not really that spooky. It's not really
right?
that spooky.
Okay, okay.
There is also a moment here, and we may have passed already, where I was looking at all these posters, and I was like, Mr. Polly was my father. And I, like, chuckled to myself. I don't know if that happened yet, but just once you guys know, I made that joke and was like, thought
Be on
I
the
was,
lookout for
and
it?
I thought it was hilarious.
Wow,
so
okay.
You might see me go like, that's why. Also, I'm like, man, there's a lot of photos here, a lot of posters. Too many.
An alarming amount, yeah.
And this, and then
And the music, and then like the.
and the hall, the hall is not the same direction. And I was like, okay. Like, I don't find, like, you know, little mascots scary, so I was like...
I just, just a jump.
No, I get you. I'm just saying, like, as I'm playing the game, I'm like, alright, well, so far this is pretty calm, pretty mild. Like, okay, well, more posters. And I'm like, wow, there's too many hallways in this ship. And then I was like, okay, I was like, I would be more intimidated if it was moving
Silly,
or something.
yeah.
It's just like, it's just multiple, just a lot of arms.
Arms and legs, yeah.
Yeah.
Unusual for a
Sure.
horse. Yeah, the music's a bit much.
Yeah, yeah.
So, are the hallways changing as you're walking
Yes,
through them? Okay,
absolutely,
I was
yeah.
going to say, there's no way.
It's supposed to make it be disconcerting because it's constantly, it's not where you remember things to be,
Oh, disconcerting.
and then every time you change directions, it seems like something new is being added on, so it's kind of adding to the tension.
As is whatever that, like.
Yeah, whatever that is. It's like a theremin got thrown in the mix or something. Like, I was like, I know it, but as soon as I turn around, yep. Oh my god!
I love how aggressive the screen reacted as if you're like, oh my god, there's another.
Oh my god.
Oh, these graphics are
Yeah, I
insane.
know, the graphics. I'm like, wow, this is like PS1 graphics.
Not even bothering to make the mouth move, just some creepy blinking eyes.
We ain't touching the damn cargo. Only worth it than dying. Slowly, it's not getting paid.
But it could be something useful, I think.
Oh, perfect. See, man, we bring it all here. Hope streams in marzipan.
Ha! You don't have to.
Jessica. I said Daisuke like that to myself every single time, and then I realized like he talks like a Californian like dude, and I was like,
Like,
that's,
ain't done.
he probably doesn't have people say it like that. Corked a kid once. Wow.
Jimmy's rude.
Sure is.
Oh yeah, Anya just has such sad eyes.
She really does.
They're very Tim Burton. She's very Tim Burton eyes.
She
Just
does.
big eyelashes, big droopy eyes.
Alright, so they're basically telling us we need to find the code scanner. Oh, I'm the captain now. I did the thing. Anyway, to progress. So here we are. Everything's very corporate themed. This is another one of those like very corporation games, kind of very similar vibes to Outer Worlds, which I'm fully on board with. Rest. Dear Galaxy, punctual delivery is our pride and promise. Essentially trying to find if there's any extra information to get from these posters, but there really isn't. You'll see a lot of this like foam stuff everywhere. I guess because of that near collision or whatever we had due to the earlier scene, I guess there's some like backup like safety foam that gets sprayed everywhere to make sure that you don't get everything sucked out into space.
So you're still on the ship?
Yeah. This is like a couple days after.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, I didn't know
first
that.
scene.
It said it was like 2 months later, but I thought it
Oh,
was
was it
like
2 months later?
I thought
Shit,
so,
okay.
and I thought it also. I just assumed that meant you like weren't still on the same ship.
No, yeah, this is same deal. The perspective you were in at the very beginning was of the captain.
And you were no longer the captain?
No, you're now Jimmy.
Ew.
Yeah, the captain's name is Curly.
Classic captain name.
Yep, Captain Curly. And they were all talking about how weird it is that he essentially was trying to crash the ship, and how now Jimmy is the second in command, so now he's captain. That's why I was like, I'm the captain now.
So you are technically still the captain. You're just not the original captain.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes. I'm the new and improved
Gotcha.
captain.
Maybe. Jimmy was kind of a dick.
Yeah. Pasteurized water sack.
Ew. Not a good enough using that word.
Chew before swallowing. Only the captain can use sweetener, apparently.
What? Only for crew boosting morale. Standard celebration cake.
This is very Portal vibes.
Yeah, I was gonna say
to me,
that
yeah.
feels very Portal.
Drink recipe, even though it's non-alcoholic. Pretty standard stuff.
Classic. Really living the life of luxury out here.
Yeah. That's a good.
Oh man, I was gonna try and look at your mouth.
No, see if I would do it.
Yeah. He looks like a California dude.
He does, yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, it's a fan.
The fan makes that loud of a noise?
Sometimes, I guess, yeah.
Huh.
I don't know how to. There's got to be a balancing thing I can fix on there, but I don't know how. I don't know. Yeah, I'm still figuring out the button configuration here.
What do you mean?
I do like that. Unfortunately, their playlist survived the crash. It's like you wanna like you didn't give him painkillers. Like, oh, he's just in so much pain. Like, did you make it through nursing school?
I just don't know what to do to kill the pain.
I'm just so sad myself. Also, her hands are giant, even compared to the other people's hands in this game. And you might notice me commenting, like pointing that out. Like my eyes get really big every time I see her on screen. She's like, oh my god! Like every time.
Whoa, yeah.
No, every time they come on screen, like, oh my god, her hands are so big. And like I'm like maybe it's just the graphics. And then like I look at
Oh
everybody
my
else.
god, that's the captain.
That's Curly. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
not in good shape.
I see that.
Yeah, I was like, the only thing that can interact with this is his mouth.
Ew.
It's like, ugh.
I also didn't like the noise it made. It was very wet.
It was
sounding.
super wet, and I don't think it gets better because I want to say I give him painkillers, and there's more to it. So heads up.
And buckle up.
Yeah, I was gonna put like a little. Oh, that's what I was saying at the beginning of the game. I was saying I'm gonna play through this, and then if there's anything like scary, I'm gonna put like a disclaimer. And I was like, you know what, it's not that scary, but this I might have put a disclaimer in front of because it's just very odd. Yeah. Oh my god, I don't think you need to know how to lip read to read that.
The side eye of the camera. Okay,
Okay.
It wasn't visual, but like, ew.
I almost wish it was visual so he'd have something else to
so awful.
do. Yeah.
Ugh. This has been busted forever.
Yeah, it's beyond wreck now.
Okay.
Whew, yeah, that was strange. I did not know that was what was going to happen. I was like, oh, here's painkillers. I know I can interact with his mouth. I'm going to put these two things together. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was gross.
Definitely not what
unnecessary.
I was expecting. And you could hear Anya have to like run away before I even did that because she knew it was going to be like a gross thing that happened.
Huh.
Ow.
Yeah.
Which really, she could have just covered her ears, and her hands are so big, it would have blocked out all the
Could have
sound.
covered everyone in the room's ears.
Yeah. He's not a monster. I can fix him.
Jesus, I'm the Hulk.
I know. It's like, am I 300 pounds? Why is his footsteps so loud? Okay, here I'm like, oh no, I don't want to go there. I want to backtrack and make sure I check out everywhere. And then I find out later that both those hallways connect, so there was no real reason to do this. But
Spoiler
you don't
alert.
know unless you do it. That foam is everywhere.
I was waiting for you to turn around for it to just be like foamed off, like you couldn't get back out again.
Or see that pony thing again.
Yeah. She's just upstairs.
Her hand is so
That's one
big.
hand? Oh my god, I was
That's
thinking
one
that.
hand. She's like, she's doing this, but it's like a pizza box.
It's like. That was my
Yeah,
hand.
exactly. That's exactly
Oh,
it.
hello.
Wow. She's got man hands.
Sorry. Slap your hand out.
How could you?
Oh, that's. That guy's gut is. The animation is.
It's scary how bad this animation is. That's the real horror.
That's the, yeah. The horror is the.
He was like, oh
crunching it
shit,
along the
I was
way.
just here. What am I doing? That is, it looks like he's having a baby.
Yeah, that is quite the belly.
Like, I'm the boss.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jimmy. I thought that was Jimmy.
No, that's
that
Swansea.
guy's also kind of a dick, I think.
Yeah, I'm Jimmy.
Okay.
I was like, I don't know why it switched over to utility for the that part of the. They didn't want to animate that part of it. It's too much money.
Yeah, that. Like, that's where I draw the line.
Yeah, we said
We've already sunk so much into the animation.
we got to move over to the utility just to get rid of all this.
It's like that scene in what was that show you showed
Yes,
me where the guy was like, "You ever see a TV series where they pan over a crowd?"
There was this scene in the animated show Invincible where
Yeah.
this guy's at a comic convention. If you guys pull it up on YouTube, it's really funny. Essentially, it's talking about they're in real time in an animated show. They're talking about what tricks. Like the guy's talking to an animator at a comic convention, and the guy's talking about what tricks they use to get around having to spend more time making an animated
cut down
cartoon.
how long it takes, yeah.
Right. He's like, well, sometimes you'll have them like put their hand in front of their mouth or something, and they do the exact things they're talking about like in the show. It's really good. You have to watch it.
We'll post a link.
Yeah. We'll post the link in the comments. Check the comments. Check the Patreon. Oh, that's kind of a neat dynamic. I don't know what I'm trying to say. A neat device to use
Yeah.
for hiding stuff that you need to find later.
That's me texting you.
Oh, maybe it was like,
I'm probably
okay.
still over it.
Oh, yeah, that might be saying, like, okay, well, it looks like I've got more time. Andy's arm is still broken.
I checked. Still broken. That code though.
So that code, I think, comes up later, because that's actually not what I need it for. Now I'm like, what else could it be?
Yeah,
Maybe
right,
there's, like,
scan everything.
Could be anywhere. Yeah, but he's not here now,
Like,
is he?
let me see.
No,
Do we trust Swansea?
I don't.
Not as far as I can throw him.
And I cannot throw that guy far. Daisuke!
I love how they tried to make him look very like chubby, but it's such a flat.
Yeah.
His cheeks are clearly just 2D.
Yeah.
It's like almost as big as her entire width of her shoulder
I know,
blades.
and like, I mean, legit, look at the other cutscenes, like, look at the times I'm talking to the people. The other hands are not that big. I don't know
Unless
why.
they're all that big and they made her face really small, because she's
Maybe.
supposed to be petite, like all the hands across the board are the
Maybe.
same.
I feel like that's a simple scaling thing. They could have just, like, click and drag something and made it
Listen,
smaller.
Luke.
I don't know game coding, but I feel like there's an easier way to do it.
Ooh. Oh, that's right. You're like a cargo
Yeah.
shipping bay, yeah. Oh, okay.
So now I'm curly again. So I passed. Oh, stop it.
What a weird angle cut out of nowhere.
Yeah, I feel like they're trying to make it like directorial, like,
Yeah,
but it's like
dynamic.
you're gonna need better graphics if you're gonna try to make it look like Scorsese over
At
here.
this point, it's like stick figures.
Yeah. I'm the captain.
Oh, thank you. I couldn't read that before.
Bop, 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 bop. I mean, that might be for people who have trouble reading stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Yeah. Dyslexic, maybe. Daisuke. Really awesome. Yeah, big tonal shift.
Mm-hmm.
No foam.
Still broken though.
Yeah. Footsteps, still heavy.
Wow.
Like, aha, I know what day it is now. I'm like still in blueprints mode. Like, is there a safe in here?
No, if there was a safe in here. Well, never will say it. Just in case a couple of your patrons are still playing the game.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, you don't want to.
Spoiler,
They don't want to
right?
spoil it. It's true. It's true.
I was about to vent my spleen, but I'll keep it to myself.
Understood. I wonder. It makes sense if you're on a ship and there's no day or night, if the background stuff changes on like an actual like 24-hour schedule, so that you like maintain like a circadian rhythm.
Right. Just a timer.
Yeah.
Or are you just putting those in your phone?
Yeah, I think I actually had a text started going to you just so I had it written somewhere, and then eventually I think I found like a 3 or 4 more, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna get an Excel spreadsheet out. I think I ended up like pausing the recording just to get it all down. Yeah, next time I play this, I think I'll see if there's sound adjustments.
What do you mean?
Turn down my footsteps.
Just your footsteps. I hope there's just a specifically footstep sound.
That would be nice, yeah.
And everything
Maybe.
else is...
I can't be the only
It's
one.
like background noise,
Yeah.
audio,
Footsteps.
footsteps.
Never know.
Is that Jimmy?
That is Jimmy.
What handsome man. Not sure what Curly looks like. I've only ever seen one horrifying image of
You're
him.
right. And I'm sure mirrors don't work in this game
Yeah.
because that's like was
That's too advanced.
a little bit advanced for PS1 style games. What was I gonna say? There's something about Jimmy. Oh yeah, there's a the point here where I just did my psych eval. Jimmy hasn't come in for his, and I'm the captain. I know Jimmy pretty well, so I said I'll go ahead and do his eval with him. You know, yada yada. So we'll be doing that here. Don't know why this music is going.
Is this that playlist that you were mad survived the crash? Remember how it didn't
Oh
didn't
yes,
make
yes.
us not you
yeah.
now.
I
But,
know he's saying.
yeah.
It's like, unfortunately, this is pre-crash, so maybe this is my playlist.
Maybe.
20 years backup power is pretty good.
What?
There you go. You're stuck. I like he's putting his fists on his gut.
Yeah, that's not his hips.
Oh man. Yeah, very odd choice of music for the scene.
I also really like that emphasis on words making them all like...
Wavy, yeah.
yeah.
I refer to this note I just wrote down because my memory is so
I mean,
bad.
I already forgot what it was.
Uh-oh. Boy up.
Yes. I hate how his eyes glow like that.
Alright, well,
So
we
terrifying.
might have to pause this and come back to it later.
You can chop off Daisuke's legs. Gotta be careful.
Daisuke! Alright, well, that was part 1. Let's see if I can pause. And we're back. Okay. Let's go here.
Wait, what just happened?
That was,
Oh, you were cutting through him
yeah,
getting out.
yeah.
Okay, that's
I
right.
had unlocked the axe.
Just more disgusting noises than I for a second was like,
yeah,
where are we?
Yeah. Daisuke. It's like, yeah, look at me with this cool axe.
Not very long.
No.
Weird flex.
Yeah.
What's it?
Yeah, I know. The music really.
Was that something I should have?
There's a part earlier where she had mentioned how Jimmy's kind of blowing off the psych eval, and he's saying that he has relations with horses or something like that, or I think it's because of the poly
Yeah.
something.
Okay. Music really follows you around.
Yeah.
Is it on your personal Walkman?
This is getting kind of distorted.
Okay. Yeah. So you also notice it's getting kind of distorted.
It's like really long. I feel like the ship is not big enough to have a staircase this big.
It's like that level on Mario.
Yes, exactly that. I half expected the music to loop around in that way where it like sounds like it's constantly escalating.
Uh-huh.
Andy, something, something, something. I saw Andy in my lips there. Not enough to tell me.
Andy's home.
Maybe.
I love the just like speechless confusion. On
Yeah, I
your
was like,
face.
well, not sure where to go from here.
What's happening? In space, but also in a pool.
Yeah. At this point, I'm like, is this just happening because I'm walking, or is it just happening, should I stop and be looking at this? Because it has me walk for like a while, and then I was like, well,
Do you have control over your walking?
yeah, I'm
Okay, so
moving.
you are moving forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, for a while there, I just stood there, and then I started walking, and then
Just to be clear, you were cleared.
yeah, exactly.
Logically.
Apparently, well, we all know Anya's never good at her job. She can't give painkillers to a person clearly in need of them. If there's anyone, if you like pick him out of a lineup, who needs painkillers, I feel like that would be the guy.
Yeah, the guy who's like missing his limbs and
Yes.
hand.
Doesn't have any eyelids anymore. Like, can I climb this? Yeah,
Yeah.
At this point, I was like, okay, finally, I'm pretty sure I need to walk towards this sun.
You just went up to be like, well, that worked.
I'm gonna guess I'm saying, what if that was the end of the game? It does kind of like animated. It's like, oh man, did it take you that long to get here?
What route did the
we
ship tell you to
we
go?
gotta move the cockpit. It's too far away from everything else. Yeah, just in case. I don't think I found an instance yet where I can actually use that number.
Yeah.
Some of this come up later. Big swans.
Was that the first time we've heard that?
Oh, his name's Swansea.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Flip. Let's see.
I don't know why
Wow.
that was a black screen.
There was one question. I mean, that's pretty easy psyche eval. Okay. So I'm so good at being a leader.
What? Jimmy, this is your psyche though,
Yeah,
not
so is it.
mine.
Let's not make it about me. Honestly, can't tell if the graphics are bad or if he's hallucinating because like the
Yeah, there is a lot
screens are all
of.
wobbly. Yeah, I really clipped the text there. It's one of the few pitfalls of having one screen. I can't tell what my video box is doing there.
I guess you have to be more like in the middle of the side as
guess,
opposed to
yeah.
the bottom right corner.
text. Ooh.
Yeah.
I should have pulled up the text from that night and just like see if I could like read it through at the same time.
I wonder if.
Oh, his arm's still broken. Ugh. You gotta fix that. Hey, I believe in you. Ha. The big guys.
Some easy psyche bell.
Yeah. I think they may have cut some of it out.
Oh, really? You think?
Yeah, I think so.
Interesting.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying. I feel like I look at your face all
I
the
don't
time.
enunciate enough to tell.
Yeah, you are a mumbler.
Yeah.
4-4?
Well, that wasn't the thing. That was it. It's happening. I feel like a lot of these, my things I'm saying is just like, okay, like I guess I'm doing this now.
Dragon breath?
Can you tell what else it says? Mouthwash. It's like we're transporting mouthwash.
Operating at a steady profit can give its workers security and employee benefits. Operating at a profit, a business can provide the employee with comfortable, colorful working conditions.
I'm pointing out here, I really am impressed by for how bad the graphics are, how well the reflection is on the floor.
Yeah, I was also kind of thinking that.
Yeah.
First aid and health protection. Accident and life insurance. Time off or vacation. The employee working for a profitable business can maintain a savings account, own his own home, and have plenty of leisure to enjoy the peace and quiet of family life. When investors risk a business operating at a steady profit can give its workers security and employee benefits. Operating at a profit.
So
Okay, that's a repeat.
yeah, I
that's
see
a
it's
repeat.
looping around now, so I just want to make sure I wasn't missing anything, but I do switch the channel here soon. Yeah. I honestly still don't know. Like, some of this seemed like I don't know if it was as important for me to watch, like for it to be the centerpiece of this whole scene here.
Yeah.
I kind of went through. I didn't know how much to stay on each channel.
A giant of limitless power at man's command. And where was it science found that giant? In the atom. A particle so infinitely small that it takes over 100 billion atoms to
Like, clearly work went into this to make an actual animated short. Unless this is licensed from something else.
building blocks, which make up everything in the world. Ships and
And
shoes,
still.
Okay, I can pause it.
sealing wax,
Well,
and cabbages and king.
winding down. Give me a few
Okay,
minutes.
alright. I was like, okay, live action stuff. And it was like a butcher shop? Like, it looks like they're hanging meat.
Yeah, it does.
The whole time I'm like, what is the relevance of all of this?
And I'm still like that.
Yeah.
What then? I am now.
Yep. No, it's no clearer. This is an actual, cartoon I remember watching when I was a kid.
Oh,
I'm
that's
pretty sure.
weird.
So yeah, I don't know.
Oh. Okay.
Yep. I remember one of the tags on this was Story Rich. I'm like, well, here we go. It's up with a local
During
visual
and
hyper.
after use of Dragon Breath mouthwash, will not accept responsibility for any harm caused by use of this product.
Oh wow, I'm missing 2 months on the crush. I have no reference for time. Fucking believable. Oh yeah, it's me trying to do something. There must be an ocean into this stuff in here, dude. Okay, look at her hands. They're so big.
So they didn't. Whoa.
I'm like,
This is the word
this
huge.
is the first time I think I noticed how big her hands are. And I'm like, what am I looking at? Because like.
So are they? They didn't even know what they were transporting.
Exactly, yeah. Because it was behind a locked door. Because only the captain had the code scanner to get into that door
Okay,
from
okay,
before.
okay.
Super gross.
Ew, what
yeah.
the fuck? Oh my god.
real.
Bernice.
Bernice. Deutsche. Look, compare the hands. Compare those hands.
Yeah, Anya's hands are.
They're massive.
Massive, like
Yeah,
meat
mitts.
paws. That makes more sense. Meat paw, I don't think is a phrase. It's not something
Baseball
people-
mitts.
That's not something people say.
Catcher's mitts. Yeah.
Yeah. That's my teeth.
So it's kind of winding down.
Kind of weird. I like her.
Default pose of hers. Well, she doesn't know, they're so big, she doesn't know what to do with them. Oh, I don't know if you're in, but they do a collective birthday, like once per, because it's hard to surprise people. So they just do one collective birthday for one person on a trip. Bake a cake.
Okay.
I think at this point, whenever I get to the thing, I end up pausing this so I can write down all the ingredients and stuff so I don't waste time.
That's fair. That makes sense.
So there might be
that
a
was
li-
very considerate of you.
Boom. And magically I have all the information I need. I thought. Well.
Do you know the codes?
Yeah, you gotta get the codes.
So you have to know it's 3142 for water?
Yeah,
You can't just
exactly.
pick water? Okay. I didn't know if they had an area for you to just grab each
No.
ingredient.
There we go. And we're back. Should we see that any more free shit? No, it's you have to make it. That water thing, that one water packet was just like a freebie,
Okay.
but the rest of them you have to make
Lame.
in this weird waffle.
Oh,
iron
not
thing.
what oh, I see. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, put in the numbers. Like, what could it mean? Only I had some clue.
I'm just an unfrozen.
We'll have to post that in the comments too. Unfrozen Kid and Lawyer. Another reference.
So true.
We are quoting. There's an SNL skit that's super not relevant. There's an SNL skit that's hilarious, and it's got Phil Hartman in it, and it's Unfrozen Caveman Lawyer. He's like,
I'm just an unfrozen caveman.
he's a very sophisticated, unfrozen caveman lawyer, and just
Your ways frighten me.
he's like,
me.
Your Honor, I'm just an unfrozen caveman lawyer. Your world frightens and confuses me. But if there's one thing I know, it's that this man is innocent. I'm like, it's just super ridiculous. I don't know. Yeah.
Anyway,
Look it up.
We quote that all the time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so I decided to, instead of making a cake, make that drink that was in the
Well,
the
do you have
non-alcoholic
limited
drink.
amounts of times?
No.
Sorry.
No, I don't have any other thing. Yeah, like, no, it looks pretty good. Plain mocktail. Oh wait, it's not done yet. That's right. I gotta zhuzh it up. I only have one interesting left. I look like I'm taking this very seriously. There's only one other thing I can put in there. The achievement here is like why'd you even bother?
So it went from a plain mocktail to a specialty mocktail.
Exactly. I have no use for this. Yep.
Yeah, already?
Like, don't give
Now
me
it's
the
just
option.
in your inventory and you can't drink
Exactly.
it? Okay.
It's like, don't give me the option to make it, and then, you know, I think I'm not going to do it. So now I got to remake all the ingredients to make the cake.
Wow. Remember earlier when I said that thank you for pausing it because you were so considerate of our time?
Yeah. You don't want to see me make a cake?
No, I meant you making the mocktail was a waste of our time.
Hey, I got an achievement out of that, so
Oh, wow, okay.
I'd say it was worth it.
I take it back. The lumps are probably normal. I wasn't paying attention to all the little fine print on all those.
Oh, yeah.
Made.
Pretty good. A mockery of sugar. That's almost like a murder of crows.
That would be a great collective noun. Wow.
I think I was saying here you could use your giant hands as like shovels if you needed to be like find something to do after this. You do some hard labor. Opening pickle jars.
I think I missed the first part of this conversation. So you got a letter from them basically saying like this is your last job? Is that what it was?
Yeah, there wasn't an option for me to read it. It just said, "Wow, that's all they have to say." And so you
Okay.
kind of were getting the context from this
Gotcha,
conversation
okay.
in that Pony Express is going under, and so this will be your last delivery that you will be able to make, but you will get your paycheck, and that's about it.
It's jarring because everything else is so silent.
Yeah.
I don't want it to be too critical of a man I know is about to be in excruciating pain quite soon. I feel like you could have picked a better time than the birthday speech
Yeah.
to tell everyone they were losing
I
their
mean,
jobs.
I get it though. You didn't want to, delay it too much.
I guess. I don't know why they're also pissed at you though.
I know, not much you could do about it. It's.
I don't like how hard it is to cut this cake.
I know. Yeah, you have to. I know. Like, get in there, God.
I'm really sawing into
Like,
this thing.
I'm trying to figure out what angle the
It looks like it's
joysticks
gonna,
need to be at.
pop.
Yeah. Like, is it trying to make this a difficult thing for me? Like, okay, and I've lost control of the scene again. And here, I think, is where I call it.
Weird.
Yeah. So that is the first
Okay.
mouthwash. I hope you all enjoyed our commentary.
Not sure I know what to think.
Yeah. I'm wondering if that's what I'm saying right now. Could be.
Here we go.
Anyway, thank you for joining us on this very, very special episode of Mouthwashing. Goodbye.
Yeah.